Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pseudos Crochet and More. This is Crystal, your yarn host. Today is going to be another what I bought. I went back to the Wool Workshop to get this book. And let me tell you, this has got a lot of stores in it. I'm covering my face because this is a big book. And I want to make sure you get it. I know it's from 2022. But this was on clearance it was originally $10 and I got it for $2.49. Plus taxes, of course. And as you know, I already went to 2 stores that are listed in here. They have advertisements from other companies in here. This is a great way, instead of using Google all the time, because sometimes those stores are closed. This looks like it is updated yearly. And I'm going to show you here real quick. I'm not going to show you too much of it because I don't want to get any copyright issues. I'm just going to go to the state of Virginia. If I can get there. And the O's, come on. Oh, Virginia, there's Pennsylvania. Texas, which I used to live in Texas. And I really wasn't into going to the local yarn stores because they were so far away, and Texas is so big. Okay, so at the beginning of each state, they give you the state map and the cities that they have local yarn stores. I think it's funny that over here on the island they actually have a couple yarn stores out there on the island. Would think that'd get flooded too much, but I've already been to the one in Roanoke, Salem, and it's listed as Fairlawn because it's just on the other side. That's where of Radford that the soap is located. They moved to Fairlawn. It says Radford on their description when you look them up on Google, but when you go to their website it says Fairlawn. But they also they do code it so you know what the stores have to offer. So if you know it's got a Y, it's got yarn. If it's got a Q, it's got quilting stuff, machines, cross stitch. In Nova, I actually found that in the, let me try to get this, there we go. I found that in the advertiser section, so let me see if I can pull that up for you. Let me see, Nova, there's Marico. It's actually some kind of machine that you use in sewing, or it's a really high-end machine. I'm not. Okay, there's that one. Oh, where did it go to? It was one of these colored. For all those sewers out there, I want to show you what this is, at least so you know. Maybe it was on colored, not colored paper. In the center of everything, they have it where all the sponsors were, the industry sponsors. And I could have swore that I saw it here under the industry sponsors. And of course, I'm going to get through this whole thing and not find it. Alright, come on. Where did you go? Where did you go? I know it's, there it is. And that's for sewing, built to quilt in Nova. And they've got their information there on my other hand. But I thought that was a really good deal. So if you're vacationing anywhere, you can find out if they have any local yarn stores. And there's actually one where my father-in-law lives in West Virginia. All right. So I just got a couple other things when I went in there. I was only gonna get that book, but I saw that they still had some stuff on clearance, and then they had something I wanted to try out as well. So they had this one, Crochet If I May. It's a crochet pin, skein of yarn with a hook through it. This was normally $14, and I don't think it was $6.99. I think it was cheaper than that when I got it. And then they had She Wants That Cake. It's a skillet with yarn cake inside of it. This one was on sale for $3.79. That I know was correct. I don't think I would have paid $6.99 for this one, but I think I'm gonna throw this one in with the. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna throw this one in with the 100 subscriber giveaway with the crochet hook that I picked up from the Sew Biz company. It is a boy style, it's a tapered style crochet hook. If you haven't watched that video, it was out today, Wednesday, February 15th. You won't see this video until February 13th. Wow, 16th. I'm trying to go back in time here. So there's that one. I'm going to throw that in there with it. And then I remember feeling this when I was there in the solid, just in the skein form. It was really rough. Well, somebody there was a sample of it, and I felt it, and it was really soft. So I'm going to go ahead. This is the Queensland Coastal Cotton Ocean Mist. It's pure soft cotton. It's 100% cotton, 3.52 ounces or 186 yards. It is considered a 4-weight. It recommends a 4.5 to a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, or US 19 I9 through K10, which is a 5.5 to 6.5 millimeter knitting needle. Oh, maybe that's the crochet hook. I'm reading that backwards. Okay, the first thing I said, the icons are very small on there. This here is the knitting needles. Over here is the crochet hook. So they do recommend a 5.5 to 6.5 on the crochet hook and 4.5 to 5.5 on the knitting needles. Doesn't have any instructions on washing though. Oh, there it is. Ooh, you gotta have some glasses, magnifying glass to see that. It does look like it's machine washable, cool, no lay flat to dry. It's got the symbols over here. And it does look like you can use a low iron on it. I got this one obviously because of the coloring. Alright, let me go ahead and see if I can pull out an end here. Oh, okay. I'm hoping this is not splitty like the last ones that I tested out from the Sew Biz, but sometimes yarn's just splitty. And I am going to use my Ommi hook, or Ommi, O-M-M-I. You can get these on Amazon. They're like furls, but more cost effective for people who can't, and I get it. Some furls are cost effective, but I got this one to test it out to see if I would like it. So this is a resin hook, which I don't think theirs are that expensive on furls for the resin. It's their Odyssey, Odyssey. What is the other one that they have that's like $36 a hook? But I mean, if they last and they don't break, that's one thing. They say it's a lifetime guarantee. If it breaks, they'll replace it. I don't want to even test that. I have quite a bit of those hooks in different sizes. I have a 6 millimeter that is differently shaped than this one, and this part, like right right before the size of the hook snapped off, but it's still usable. I don't have a problem using it. It is shorter with the handle, but it doesn't bother me because I have small hands. Okay, almost there. It came out very nice, but you know, it doesn't mean it's going to. Alright, so I'm just gonna do a couple rows just to show you what it looks like crocheted and to test the frogging ability. I know I mentioned in one of my videos last week that we were going to try to go to the Potomac. This past weekend, unfortunately, because of the possible weather conditions, we decided not to. We are looking maybe to go this weekend. If we do, I'll get pictures and post them on my community tab. And one more. Alright, so there's my chain, and there we go. It looks good. I mean, the colors look about right. So I'm going to go ahead and do, let me put this down so you guys can see this. I don't have, okay, that's what I wanted it to do. There we go, okay. Has anybody ever used the Queensland cotton before? Whether it's this one here, the Ocean Mist, or the regular colors? If you have, let me know what you've made with them. I only got this one skein to test it out for you guys. I think I crochet a little bit better with the inline hooks than I do with the boy, but you can see that here in just a second. I'm going to try to get a video for Friday with a walkthrough of the SewBiz, their online site, to show you guys what they have on there available. That may not have been in store when I was there over the weekend. I'm only going to do a row of single crochet and maybe a row of half double crochet, so you guys get an idea of how the color might work out with different stitches. This does look like it is, what is it called, tie-dyed, where it's sporadic with the coloring. It's not, I don't think this would be like a variegated, in my opinion. It is multicolored, but it's not strips of coloring. Let me know what you would call. Would you consider this a variegated yarn, or would you consider this more of like a tie-dyed yarn where it's not, or even a stonewashed look? Alright. So there's my single crochet. Now again, for whatever reason, this camera does not pick up purples very well, but this is more like a blue and a red and white mix. I don't know, I might need to use a 6mm with this one. It's starting to kind of split on me, so let me see here. See if I can do that again. Yeah, it's splitting. first row was fine. For whatever reason, on this second row, it's starting to split. You might see one of my daughters in the video here, depending on if she gets in the angle. Yep, there goes Bella. That's Bella. That's our Boxer Mastiff mix. My husband's up for work, so he's gonna need the office soon. I have to go back to my normal job here soon too. So. If you haven't seen my walkthrough with the wool workshop, I will go ahead and link that in the description box below. That one is a one video, and it is about an hour long, so if you want to skip through some of it, you're more than welcome to, or fast forward it. It's okay. I won't be hurt. There was just so much to see in that place, and I was trying to get it all in one video, and I should have split it up into separate videos. I think they had the yarn set up by the weight size, like all the fingering in one weights, or fingering in sport weight, were all in the front when you first walked into the place, and it looked like a older house that was converted from a house to a store, because they did have the basement where they had the spinning. Okay. And that's my one daughter going nuts. That's Brownie. She always gets too happy when she goes outside in the morning. Well, anytime, but they're used to having a yard to just go out inside and go potty, so. Alright, so here is the half double crochet. I don't know how well you can see that. Go ahead and do it that way. Looks like more white's coming through, but there is like speckles of red and blue throughout that. So I'm not sure. Yeah, like this here comes up more white on the camera, then it's picking up the red tinge to it. Alright, let's see how this frogs. I know a lot of people do more than just 2 rows to test it out, but right now I'm just going to do 2 rows. And not having any trouble frogging it. It is a lot softer once it's worked up than it is when it's just in the skein, for this one in particularly with the Queensland. Now, I did not tell you that this yarn is, the color of it's called Surfer's Paradise. It is 100% cotton. I did mention that. Let's see. It's made in India for Euro Yarns, and the color number is 3009, and the dye lot is 329. And here, I'll give you that information. So if you'd like to take a screenshot, if I can get it to come up here. There you go. Now this was $9 for this skein. I'm probably going to make a hat out of it for my husband. This hat that I'm wearing right now is one of his that I made using the moss stitch from Crystal at Bag O' Day. If you have never watched one of her videos, I will go ahead and link the pattern for this, the link for the pattern to this in the description box below. This is shorter than normal hats, but my husband likes them shorter. I've made quite a few of them this size. Actually, I was looking for one that I used with multicolors, and the way that it came out was really cool. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Again, this is Crystal from Pseudo's Crochet and More. If you wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I am doing a giveaway when I reach 100 subscribers. I am currently at 12 subscribers, so I've got a little bit to go. As I continue to go through the local yarn stores, I will be picking out things to be adding to that giveaway. The first thing that I'm going to be putting in there is an amigurumi kit that's a rabbit. I haven't decided whether it's going to be the boy or the girl. You can find that in my what I bought from the I can't think of the name of the shop now. It's in Salem, the Salem shop. Ugh. A knitting coop. The knitting coop. Oh my goodness, I just went there and I can't remember. They had two that were on sale. One was a boy, one was a girl. I didn't realize it till after I got home that was the case. So I'll be putting that in there. That pin that says she wants cake, and the crochet hook that I picked up recently as well. If I can, I will also throw some yarn in the giveaway, but that will all depend on how things go and what I can purchase at each store that I go to. Alright, well, until next time, stay safe and stay crafty.